Morning everyone. So, I thought, I'm really tired. I was up late doing admin, trying to catch up on stuff with the children's fund. But I put a video on the other day and someone said something. They said, I really like these normal day in the life videos, so thought I'd try and do another and see how that pans out. So yeah, so this is, so you all know, this is where I currently live, and this is our children's home, my room. This was my office, but we emptied it yesterday because a 112-year-old woman's coming to stay with us until her house is built in the community. We're building a special needs community for children, for single parents with special needs children, but it would appear that that has changed a little bit in direction, and we are just going to use the facilities of that community to house people who need it. So 112-year-old woman, we're incorporating within there as well. So my office is currently in hither, and this is our living room. That's a new solar panel. And these are all the toys and books from the children. And this is my dear sweet Jonicky, who's sleeping. One of the children's rooms, extremely messy as always. Oh yeah, I was up late doing admin, but I was up late for another reason which has just slipped my mind, and that is that a member of my staff had his finger end bitten off separating a dog fight yesterday, and he rocked up at my house in the middle of the night because it wouldn't stop bleeding, and the hospital didn't put stitches in, so I had to deal with that as well. So first thing first, I had to do, I need some breakfast. So this is breakfast, and for those of you who don't know, I'm a high carb vegan, and if I wasn't a high carb vegan, I wouldn't be able to have the energy to do what I do here in Tanzania. So if you want one tip when it comes to diet, go high carb and go vegan. It's as simple as that. Right, I'm gonna eat this outside. Roger, habari ya asubuhi. Poa vipi? This is Roger. Roger's my one of the dog handlers that works at the animal rescue, notably with dogs. This is Junior.
Yeah.
Say hello, Junior.
Yeah.
Junior's he's an electrician. He's helping fix the solar power for the village that we're building here. So this is Godi, another member of the animal rescue team who is sweeping at the moment, and here's Jonicky, making noises in the background.
Roger.
Jonicky, be nice to the children. This is Mama Nakoda. She's camera shy, and this is Mama Kelvin and Mama Rasuli. Say hello. The camera shy. So these two wonderful ladies help me with the children's home. Mama Nakoda has 5 children of her own, actually. Amazing story behind that if you watch some of my other videos. Oh, they're on tick duty at the moment. So, you're meeting my staff today. That's some of them. We have the children's home and animal rescue, but 2 legs or 4, they're still children, yeah. So. Deal. Kelvin, maraba. That's Auntie. That's Auntie. And this is Ali. What? This is Ali. Ali's been with me for a long time. I'm letting everybody meet the staff today on the videos, Ali. So Ali speaks English though, but not a lot, not loads. So how is it, Ali?
Yes, good.
What are you doing today?
So I'm preparing the shamba for in evening. I want to plant a vegetable.
Okay, so you're planting our vegetables. You're planting our garden this evening, yes?
Yeah.
Good, okay.
I prepare the sack garden.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool, awesome. And they're planting the tree seedlings later as well, you know that, so cool.
So the tree is ready for plant.
Yeah, Yona and David are going to do it, so okay. So Ali's planting our garden and he is going to help our volunteers plant some trees later as well. So, thanks, Ali.
Okay, thank you.
This side of the land, this fence you see, separates the animal rescue from the children. But this is a house that we're building. The foundations have gone in. So, thanks to a donation from an absolutely wonderful couple who stumbled across me on the internet. Phenomenal. So, yeah. So this is our vegetable garden, and Ali is just currently making a sack garden, which allows you to garden quite a bit in limited space. So I think it's a little bit self-explanatory. So he's making slits in the side of the sack. Then what will grow here are our leafy greens. So he will grow locally called le choux, which is delicious. And he will grow spinach and Chinese cabbage leaves as well, yes? Chinese le choux.
Chinese le choux.
Spinach.
And collard.
And collards as well. He's got collards as well. I asked him to get collards for me, so I'm glad he has. So, and then later we'll be planting more cucumber, I think, because we had good cucumbers earlier this year. And maybe even some watermelons as well. So, yeah. Okay. I'm just finishing the other half of my breakfast with Kelvin. He was choosing to have rice. Kelvin too is a high carb vegan, but only by default, just because here in Uchira, everyone around me is a high carb vegan because they live on rice, maize, beans, and they don't indulge in all the other stuff. So, yeah. There we go. Sema hello.
Hello.
Chocolate kazooie, eh? Good food. Before I go to town, Emmanuel's just arrived. So, hey man.
What's up?
I'm good. Sorry, that was a camera hug. He took Dominic to hospital this morning because he was running a fever last night, and I was very worried about him. What did they say?
You should get some injections for the wound.
Tetanus.
Tetanus, yeah.
Tetanus, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You had the injection?
No.
Okay.
They don't do it. Jafari.
Okay. Dominic's been learning to ride a bicycle, and he spent a lot more time sliding along the floor than he has pedaling the bicycle. So sorry, Tommy. He's covered in cuts, and one of them's gotten infected. So he needs to get up to date on his tetanus, and they've given him some antibiotics because he was running a very high fever last night, and his arm was hurting from the cut. So, and we have to be careful with Tommy.
Yeah.
If your body gets tired, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I just zoomed in on your head. So. That was another camera hook, sorry guys. Okay. 20.
For he has seen too much hatred. Only weapon that he chooses is love, universal call now for justice. And I keep on waving this.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And I keep on waving this.
I'm just on my way back from town. I had to collect some of the food shop for the children's home. So we do targeted nutrition for the HIV boys, and everyone just joins in with that. So ultimately everybody who eats in the house is a high carb vegan. Because that is the best diet for HIV. from what I've seen, Dominic is the most improved child at the government hospital for his CD4 count increasing, and that's because the only difference between him and other children who are not struggling with money and things like that is his diet. So it speaks volumes. It truly speaks volumes. I did another video about this not long ago actually. So yeah, I had to go and collect some fruits and also a load of pumpkin for me because I'm going on a mono diet for a little while. I do that from time to time just to release my attachment with food. It's like fasting, so you're having one type of food. People ask me about fasting. If you're going to try and jump into a fast, try and mono a meal for a while. If you can eat one type of food every day for a week or 2 weeks, that's still discipline. You're still disciplining yourself to have more control over your relationship with food. And you stop thinking and wasting time about what you're going to eat, and it opens up more time for meditation, more time for prayer. Because if you're only eating one food every day, you know how you're going to prepare it, you know what you're going to eat, it becomes a non-issue. It's not an issue anymore. So one of my top tips, if you're thinking about fasting, try mono mealing for a while. As I was saying earlier in the car, starting a mono diet, so I'll be eating nothing but pumpkin for 2 weeks. Wait. Someone dropped a watermelon, so anyone wants some? This is what I feel like doing, Johnny. Oh, I love this dog. Okay. It is hot today. Wait. Polisana babu. Oh, just came to have his finger redressed because Johnny and Mama had a fight too with the dogs and bit the end of his finger off when he separated it. So, Dr. John, and no, I'm not first aid trained properly, but I'm self-taught. So. That was our food delivery, but it's had a flat tyre, so hence the delay. Locally grown and farmed flour and milled, and beans as well, so this should stave off a few hungry bellies for a while. Okay. And this is Adriana. Say hello. It's one of the boys. We're just walking to see another family and he's on his way back from school. So, asante. Asante.
Mbona una viatu?
Viatu?
Niling'ang'anya shule.
Kwa nini?
Nilikuwa ninauma mguu, akasema amna dawa za kuuma mguu, akachukua malapa.
Nani huyo?
Mwalimu mkuu.
School teacher takes the shoes, say, and ni wa kike, and she say you are not sick, so need to walk. You pretend that you are sick, but you are not sick. Hebu tuone kidonda.
So, because he said he was sick,
Yes.
the school teacher's taken his shoes
Yes.
and made him walk home without shoes.
Yeah.
Pole sana.
Pole
Sana.
sana.
Because he has this blister on his ankle,
Yes.
yeah? So she took the shoes
Yes.
today.
Yes.
Pole.
Pole.
Mushida, eh? Okay. Jioni njema.
Nenda nyumbani. teacher.
This is one of the problems with Tanzanian education. They have this corporal punishment system which doesn't work sometimes. So that boy has been forced. How far is his school from here?
It's far.
It's like 15 kilometres. 15 kilometres from here is that boy's school, and he has a blister on his leg. So on his foot from his shoes. So because he was complaining, the teachers took the shoes off him and made him walk home barefoot. So it's not a school I have a close relationship with. I'd be going there tomorrow to have a conversation with said teacher. So anyway, a beautiful evening in Uchira. So it's been a long day, as you've just seen. That's the practical side of the work over. So now I've just got to catch up with the admin, get everything, check all the emails and stuff, and also look after this little man because he's not very well. Very well, our Dommy. He's had a fever for 2 days.
As for me and my